Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today I am trying out Mammon King, a game, an indie monster taming game that just dropped as of this recording yesterday by a Japanese dev who claimed that one of his biggest inspirations was Monster Rancher. So of course I had to give it a go. It is currently on sale for its debut. I think it was like 9 USD. We're gonna get into it. Input my name. My name is Snek. Thank you kindly. Is that the name we should use? Yes, it is. Whoa. Select the Navigator. Okay. Nami, a breeder navigator who loves Mammon more than anyone else. She is clumsy, noisy, rough around the edges. She has a good eye when it comes to Mammons. And Kate, a shy navigator who values discipline. Shows you everything in her power to make you the Mammon King, although she is terrible at naming. I think Kate has to be my choice. Yeah, I don't know, that's a little too endearing, you know. The Dark Age, an era of war that lasted for several centuries, until a young man appeared. He connected this world to the Mammon worlds and opened his heart to these strange monsters to gain a power strong enough to end all wars. Hundreds of years later, the one now known as the Mammon King, the young man that had once devoted himself to saving this world, realized his time was near, and so he declared, "The one that can surpass my strongest Mammon shall become the next Mammon King." Okay, we doing this then. Gotta be the king of whatever your profession is. It'd be a pirate, shaman, mammon, you name it. Hello, my name's Kate. The Mammon Association dispatched me. From today I'll be supporting you as your navigator. I'm very pleased to meet you, Kate. To reach our goal and become the Mammon King, let us first summon a Mammon. Okay, how do we do that? Select summon from the menu. I'll give you detailed instructions. Okay, cool. Alright, use money to open a gate to another world and summon Mammons. Makes sense. Digging the aesthetic. Whoa. This is the Summoning Gates Altar. Is a dedicated facility that connects to the worlds where Mammons live to summon them. Only those with the power to summon Mammons can open the gate, so it's off limits to the general public. There's a fee to use the facility, but don't worry, the association will give you money to get you started. They'll open the gate 3 times for the price of 1 use. I'm sure that some nice Mammons will answer the call. Accept this money. Okay, got 10k gold, looks like. You expect to get money from tournaments, work, or selling items and Mammons. Alright, it's used to summon more Mammons, but also to buy various items for your Mammons. Try to spend it on what's the most useful at the moment. Okay, so I just push this button. Let's hope for a great summon. So do I pick the gate, or am I going to get one from each gate, or like, how's this going to work? Oh, he looks cool. It's like a little muscle dragon. Oh, so yeah, it is a multi-summons. Okay, I wasn't really sure what she meant by that. Oh, it's a pitcher plant monster. That's a cool design. I like that. Alright. Ah, that's the wolf monster from the game's promo art. Perfect. Magatura Leolf Pakrira has been summoned. Which Mammon will you train? The others will you put into cards. Each Mammon possesses unique skills, so let's take good care of them. Okay, let's have a look. You can check the status on the left. The right part shows general information related to that species. You can check its lifespan, growth potential, and training potentials. A brief description of the species. Let's see, Leolf. Average lifespan is 250 weeks, which, if we're going by Monster Rancher logic, that is approximately 5 years, but if we're working on Monster Rancher logic, it's going to be way less than that. Training potential looks to be average in most things, except higher strength and evasion, lower intelligence and SP. Furry Mammon, nicknamed the Samurai. It's brave and courageous and never forgets a favor. Wields a huge magic sword that grows with it, and they take care of it during their whole life. Leolf has mastered an ancient sword technique from its home world, and takes pride in duels, so it does not like to form a pack. Strangely enough, it has a cat's tongue. HP is 300, SP... I'm guessing that's like health and energy. Strength, intelligence, defense, agility, agility and evasion are 2 different stats. That's interesting. A brief description of the species. Growth potential shows how well your Mammon trains during each part of its life. Those with shorter life train much faster. Most Mammons train better when they are still young. Okay, so they're going to go through growth phases. That's going to be interesting. Training potential shows your Mammon's specialties. I'd recommend training the parameters your Mammon's good at. You check your skills for heading to battle, but you'll learn a lot by trying them in battle. Some can even evolve if you use them enough. Alright. So let's, look at the skills. Blade, hurts foes, blinding strike, protect, rest. Ito Senka. That's supposed to be some kind of specialty. Mirror images. Fair trade, right? Okay. So let's look at these other guys. This is the muscle dragon. It's like he's an intelligence HP monster. Given the big muscles, I kind of thought he was going to be strength. Looks like he's average in strength. So he's kind of above average on most things. Because of their high intelligence and charming nature, they're in high demand among the nobility as pet Mammon. However, their curious and mischievous nature led to a frequent accidents that destroyed the mansions of many nobles, and their trade is now restricted. Hurts intelligence / or burn. Fangs, plasma, demon fist. I don't know, I kind of like him, but let's look at the picture plant real quick. Pakrira. Ooh, he has really high SP, HP, and defense growth. This is like a tanky monster. It has no eyes, but instead sensory organs near its head that allows it to sense its surroundings like a pitcher plant. That emits a scent that attracts animals and makes them fall into its maw where they become this mammon's prey. Sometimes that prey happens to be a human! Is it legal for me to have this? Condition, loyalty. Okay, so condition and loyalty are the same across the board. I don't know, these are all kind of cute. I like these designs. Self-heal, deep breath, big bite, rebirth. So yeah, this is like a really, really regenerative. This one's kind of aggressive. This one, it's like kind of a mix. I'd say kind of a bit of both. And I kind of like this guy. I think I want this one. It's Magatora, your choice. Yes. Let's return home and summon that Mammon. From the card. It's a bit early, but I should tell you that once your Mammon's loyalty reaches rank C, it can be used for an inheritance summon. Through these, you can power up a newly summoned Mammon by using an already trained one. Kind of reminds me of Monster Rancher 3's heart system. Have you decided on a name yet? Ah, right. I'm gonna name this guy an appropriate name. Is that the name we should use? Yes. Gym Leader Ed. I think that's a good name. Now, please summon it. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we do summon it from the card. Alright. The summoning was a great success. Okay, looks like it, yeah. Should raise it well so you become the strongest of Mammons. First, just in your Mammon grazing to get it in good shape. Note the condition is an important parameter that affects the Mammon's training and also parameters in a match. Try to aim for it being rank S or higher. Okay. Let your Mammons play freely to raise your conditions, summon, manage cards. Okay. So this is going to cost 10 stamina. Let's give it a try. Grazing, right? Are you sure? Yes? I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I was about to say, we have a walled-in grazing area, so that's not too bad then. It's gonna stop to get a bite to eat, I guess? Successful grazing. Mammon completed its grazing session. Conditions will greatly affect the outcome of matches and training, so take care of your Mammon. Okay, so that's like, there's stamina, but then there's also like overall condition. That's a completely different track. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, I just realized that I cut my gold in half. Like, a summoning is 5,000 gold. So, like, okay, I can't get too willy-nilly with it. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Okay, so you're choosing training and rest in Mammon. Please click the Mammon to learn more about the one you're currently raising. Proceed to training as each species has its own strengths and weaknesses. You need to help your Mammon improve on them. And you can use rest to restore all your Mammon's stamina. Be very careful with this, as it can lead to accidents during training or fights. Start training this week. You can choose the parameter you want your Mammon to improve. I'm going to start with SP training so your Mammon has enough to use plenty skills. Mammon. Yeah, let's have a look real quick. This is basically like what we already knew. Okay, yeah, it is. It's basically the same information. Okay. I mean, he looks like he's having a good time, so I'm glad for that. Okay. So, like, stat-wise, it kind of reminds me of, like, a hybrid of Monster Rancher and Digimon World. Because, like, wow, okay, so the training is a pretty dynamic. It actually affects a lot of stats. So, this guy is definitively intelligence intelligence defense, which is interesting. I might have picked a difficult one to start with, because it doesn't look like these trainings are going to synergize well at all. I've done dumber things, to be fair. You know, I will take her at her word. Let's start with the SP training. Yeah. So I guess those are all, like, tools and stuff that we use for this kind of thing. I guess he's powering the fire pillars? I'm not really clear on what that was. Training's been successfully completed. Your Mammon is growing properly. Always keep in mind that training is what makes a Mammon stronger. Make sure to plan trainings that improve proper parameters. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Alright. Should consider participating in the boot camp this week. Boot camps are special training sessions run by the association 4 times a year. You can even train with your rivals. There are fewer parameters to train, but it will be far more effective. They'll also give you the chance to teach a specific skill. Okay, so this is like heavy training. Okay, well, I mean, I don't see why not. Train with rivals to help it grow even faster. Okay, sure. Okay, she is right. It is a little more specific now. Twin Strikes, Demon Fist, Divine Eye, Aura, increases passive SP recovery. Yes. Actually, he has pretty balanced attack stats. Still not 100% clear on why agility and evasion are 2 different stats, though, I'll be honest. I'm gonna trust my intuition here. Okay, off he goes. Oh, I didn't even see those other Mammons with him until right just now. Thank you for staying up so late. Eat this if you like, it's delicious. Hello, wife. Your man gained a lot of stamina. Oh, okay, so like random events can happen during the boot camp as well. Okay. Results in the boot camp are quite good. Your Mammon did some great work. Yeah, I'll say. His intelligence is like almost doubled. When Twin Strikes during training, it really worked hard. You cannot order your Mammon to use skills it has learned unless you have set them up. Please be sure to set them from the Mammon menu. How's boot camp? Be sure to attend all the boot camps. They'll be noted on the calendar. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Okay, so that's something to look out for. Your formation is complete. You can participate in tournaments. In order to become Mammon King, you'll need to improve your Mammon's rank through official tournaments. I'll inform you when they're available. In the meanwhile, you should focus on your training. I'll be sure to tell you when your Mammon's life is near its end. We can then proceed to an inheritance summon with a Mammon sealed in a card, but there is no use sealing a dead Mammon in a card. So, okay, so death is a mechanic, so now we know this. If you want to learn more, check the help from the management menu. Let's walk together towards the Mammon King. Okay. Tournament, training, grazing. So, okay, so grazing is specifically just for condition. Restore stamina. Yeah, let's look at the menu for the monster real quick. So can I just plonk that in there? Do I... Oh, yeah, okay, so like that's just a blank space. Rest, protect, plasma. Okay, it's like I have some options. This is doable. I could focus on like a dual typing strategy and still make something out of this. Interesting strategy. Should we save these skills? I say this. Would you have said that no matter what I did? Okay, so I assume that it wants me to go ahead and just participate. Should now explain about tournaments. Tournaments include item bouts where you get useful items, training bouts where you improve your Mammon, but also licensed tournaments to unlock the gates, and of course the official tournaments to become the next Mammon King. If we exclude the licensed tournaments, they are divided by rank, so if you plan your training well, you won't have anything to fear. I recommend the official tournaments become the new Mammon King, but you'll probably need to check your rival's strength in an item and training bout, which makes sense. I'll make sure to remind you when an important tournament's approaching. I'm sure you have the qualities to become the Mammon King. Don't disappoint me. I get a mushroom. Merchant could provide a lot of gold for this item. Okay, so I get like 2,500 gold right out of the gate, if this goes well. Our prize is 500. Is something? Yes? So what should I win this time? Should Tournament consists of 3 rounds, first, semi, and final. You can lead your Mammon directly in important tournaments, but you can let your Mammon fight freely during item and training bouts. You can only doing that if your Mammon is strong enough. It can help you train faster if you don't want to be bothered with weak foes. I recommend checking your opponent's information. You won't know exactly what skills it will use, but it's a good thing to learn about a Mammon you aren't familiar with. Which is like all of them right now. Very well then, I wish you luck in the tournament. How do I... Okay. Alright, this guy's like a big metal gorilla. Strange Iwantes. So Iwantes is his species name. It's like HP, strength. Pretty much a straight tank type. I don't think there's going to be any kind of surprises here. Basic data for the species, actual skills are unknown. Okay, so this is more like a general overview of the monster. So actually, it's kind of similar to us, just more a straight tank rather than like a weird intelligence tank thing. This will be a glorious battle. Maybe, if I don't get like utterly destroyed in one hit. The battle's begun. The battle's a round-based. Mammons will consume SP to perform it. I am digging this music. Like, Fastest Mammon will strike first. Okay, so that's why agility and evasion are 2 different things. Agility is speed, is like your round speed, and evasion is dodging. Fastest Mammon will strike first. Some skills have quicker or slower execution. The tournament, the match cannot be settled in all rounds. The result will be based on percentage of the Mammon's remaining HP. Okay, so it's okay. I get it. Do not give up until the end. I wasn't planning on it, so... Okay. For everything else, slowly increases evasion and reduces damage, recovers HP. May spark a new skill. Oh, I don't think I can even use this. That's the SP cost, isn't it? Let's try this. Unfazed despite the hit? Alright. Go, Ed, go! Okay, so I only get a little bit back each turn. Okay, so I get my entire hand every time. That's actually not a limitation. So there's a max SP. That's not a bad idea. Okay, I'll take this turn to ready up. Okay, we'll have another chance to fight. Oh, you can go over your maximum amount. Maximum must just really be for, like, you starting. So yeah, in essence, if I waited long enough, I could use this, but it's probably not worth it to do that. Alright, let's go. Nice! Okay, his accuracy isn't very good, so that's good for us. We're a little low on energies, so let's use Protect this time. Yeah, I kind of suspected he was going to try that. Alright. We're making the best of this. Let's blast him. Yeah! Seems to be in a lot of pain. Alright! The end of the final round. Time to decide on a winner. It is screaming with joy. He's just happy to be here. He's just having fun because he gets to play with everyone else. Okay, we cleared the first match. We're not absolute abysmal failures. Violent Lizarun. So he looks to be... It's like kind of an all-rounder. Slight speed advantage, maybe? Wait, agility, evasion, and speed? I didn't realize those were 3 completely different stats. That is very interesting. I'm not really 100% sure what I'm doing, so I'm going to kind of stick with the same strategy I used last time and see how that carries me. I understand what she was saying about having lots of SP now, so like, if the highest card in your deck is higher than your base amount, you're going to be like unable to use it for a good deal of the fight. Alright. Good start, good start. Okay, that's really good. That means that he's kind of in dire straits already. We're going to use rest this time, and we're going to see if we can wrap this up before he gets the opportunity to really lay into us. Alright. Okay, if we can blast him right now and nothing goes horribly wrong, we'll probably just win. Whew. Alright, I guess we're leaning into speed. I'll have to check his stats ranch. They couldn't handle it after all. Alright, got a knockout. Well done, Ed, well done. This is really interesting. I definitely see some Monster Rancher influences, but I also see how this game is really kind of like crafting its own identity. And that's really cool. This is definitely I think he's an intelligence tank. I think he's actually going to be really similar to us. Looks like some cards are generic and any monster can have them, and then certain other ones are specific to the species, or maybe a family. It's hard to know 100% on that. Now begin the final of the E-rank item bout. Okay, this guy's going to be a bit more of a handful. Let's go on the offensive. Okay, not bad. Oh, okay, so he's planning something big. In that case, let's play Protect and prepare ourselves for whatever plans this guy has. Okay. Oh, he has so little SP that he had to do that. That is very interesting. If I had known that, I just probably would have kept attacking. That's fine. Yeah, okay. That definitely tilts things in my favor. I wonder... I don't think he's even going to be able to attack this round. If Plasma's his cheapest card, then yeah, he's really not going to be able to do much of anything. Oh my gosh, he really is just... Okay, I understand SP now. I respect the hustle. Kate was 100% right. I'm glad I listened to her. Yeah, alright! That's a cool monster. I'll have to raise that at some point. Alright, my big doofy dragon boy won! Congratulations on your victory. You and your Mammon have won the championship with flying colors. Now you're one step closer to your goal. Let's keep pushing forward. The other monsters have, like, surrounded him, like that scene in the second legendary Godzilla film. Jeez. Congratulations to you two. That was a great tournament. 1,000 G in prize money and a Mammon mushroom. I think it's good for your hard work this week. Okay, I don't think we want to fight in, like, every single tournament. That's going to take stamina. Hi? Hi there, this is Snek's home, right? I'm Marco, certified merchant of the Mammon Association. Heard you're a promising Mammon summoner, so I came to be at your service. I'll be coming regularly, so you want to become the new Mammon King, you should buy lots of items from me. Yeah, she knew I had a new windfall and wanted to cash in. If you have any item or Mammon you want to sell, I'll gladly take it from you. By the way, people are ready to pay a lot for highly ranked and unsummoned Mammons, so keep that in mind. I'll give you this today as a greeting. I'm sure this trade will be quite profitable for both of us. This covers stamina, covers condition, increases training success rate. Okay. Marco's our merchant. She has a reputation, so be careful with her. However, she seems quite good, and there are some rare items she is the only one to sell. I expect you to provide such a deal when your rank goes up. As she mentioned earlier, merchants can also buy your Mammon cards. It's the role of the Mammon summoners to spread Mammon throughout the country. Is that safe? Remember that you can only use one item per week, so use them strategically to steadily get closer to Mammon King. What are we planning? I think we're going to be resting this week, so I think my guy is probably tired, right? Restores all of its stamina. So, like, if I go to train, what would the success rate be right now? It doesn't give me an indication of success rate. That is very interesting. Speed raises defense. Wasn't expecting that. I think kind of like a mixture of like speed, intelligence, and evasion. Actually, evasion, agility, and defense are all kind of the same rank for this guy. So yeah, I can probably do anything I want. That's fine. Like, yeah, technically right now his defense is a tiny bit higher, but like, I'm not gonna split hairs about that. I'm gonna let him rest. I really don't want to just waste turns and end up having him be injured or something. Yep. Literally just hitting the hay there, buddy. Just kind of flops into it. That's cute. I like that. Has rested well. Can endure another intense training session. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Defense training bout. Your Mammon can win. It'll be more efficient than training, so don't hesitate. I'm going to focus on training for a little bit. This condition's basically perfect, so... Now I'm going to start kind of refining. Now that I know a little bit more about how the combat works, yeah, I'm going to start focusing a lot more on a strategy, because it looks like intelligence, evasion, and SP are really synergistic. I think I'll get some points into defense, like, as a result of what I'm doing. That reminds me a lot of Digimon World, like the kind of like borderline abusive training. Successfully completed. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Okay. What are we planning? Same idea. So, yeah, I have learned I have understood the assignment. SP training is important. Success. Okay, so we get the official tournament. The higher the rank, the more time between the events, so don't forget to join. I don't, like, he's still a baby, right? Like, wouldn't it be super dangerous? But then again, we won in the other one okay. Like, is this a Monster Rancher 1 thing where, like, it's not all that bad, maybe? Oh, that's my item option. Okay. Let's have a look at our guy here. Like, he seems like he's in a pretty good mood, and... Intelligence and HP. It's like his primary defense is like HP. Like, everything else is a little bit lower. I don't know, I find that kind of just inexplicably interesting. You know what? You only live once, right? Let's give it a go. If this ends up being a complete wash, I'll know better. Prizing for the first place is 2,000, and 1,000 is runner-up. One step at a time, I'll make a Mammon King out of you. Yeah, let's go. If we were able to handle the other one, surely we'll be okay here, right? I say, knowing full well that could be a fool's errand. Let's have a look at this fella. Kind of similar, he has higher HP than us, but like kind of lower everything else. So he has... Yeah, like his stuff's gonna be the same. It's kind of like we're the same species, so... Alright, let's try to make the best of this. He has higher HP, but lower SP. So, my theory is I can attack out of the gate, and I'll be fine. And he'll probably have to waste a turn just building momentum. Which means in the next turn, he's probably going to try to attack me. So, we're going to prepare for that. Yep. Okay, well he hit us, but it didn't hit us for much. Good news is that should put him out of the range of being able to attack, unless he... Well, I mean, he could use fangs, but I don't suspect he will. This is an intelligence monster. A strange Magatura. Okay, that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. So this time... Actually, really, I could just stall for time. I think we're just already got it in the bag. I couldn't have attacked you if I wanted to. Whatever. Haste makes waste. I really like the battle music in this game. That is really good. Time to decide the winner. Okay. Look at that. I'm actually starting to employ some strategy here. I'm not just randomly flailing on buttons. That's a big skeleton. Alright, what's your deal? Pretty high strength. Agility, evasion, and speed are relatively high. Hive species prefers human bones as its dwelling place. It's not even a skeleton. It's like little insects moving the skeleton. That's interesting. I kind of like that idea. That's a neat idea. Alright. Okay. If it's below 50, then I think it's relatively unlikely that he's going to have an opening move. So we're gonna come out of the gates on the offensive here. Huh, shut my stupid mouth. Oh, wow, okay. I don't think he's gonna be able to follow up on that. I've got to stop saying words. Alright, nice. Ultimately, that worked out to our advantage. Okay, he should be on the back foot now, so let's see if we can just wrap this up. Okay, I was kind of wondering if he was going to try to protect, but... Alright. He couldn't handle it after all. Okay, so yeah, E rank is kind of a softball. It's not demanding too much out of you. Okay, this guy's a little bit better prepared than the last one. He's a mixed attacker, so we're gonna see where that takes us. He'll probably try to attack me straight away if I had to guess. Ah, okay. We both had a similar mentality there. Okay, I have a strategy here. I think he's going to attack now, and then I can double up on my next turn. Nice. Alright, let's let him have it. Okay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. He can't use his own plasma. He can attack, but I think that would actually put him in a worst-case scenario right now, so I'm not too worried about that. He chose to rest? Okay. It's the final round. I literally have no incentive to do anything but prepare myself. Yeah, I suspected that would be what he would try. I actually thought he'd be attacking the last 2 rounds, but he decided to rest inexplicably. Maybe he wasn't playing to win, maybe he was playing just to get not knocked out. Alright. We just got started and we're already a D rank. Congratulations on your victory. You and your Mammon have won the championship with flying colors. Now you're one step closer to your goal. Let's keep pushing forward. Yeah, alright. Look at us go. Your tournament looked very promising. With sponsoring talented Mammon summoners. Take this as a token of my support. Interesting. We got 1,000 Gs. Okay. Congratulations, you two. It's a great tournament. Doo-doo-doo. Gym Leader Ed is now D rank. Its loyalty toward you is growing. You were quite cool during that tournament. That's the other trainer you could pick. You're Snek, the new one that tries to become Mammon King. I'm Nami. That means we're rivals now. Looking forward to seeing how far you can go. I was surprised to see her out of the blue. That was Nami. She's the Mammon summoner who is said to be the closest coming Mammon King. You'll surely meet her in the tournament ahead. Can't lose against her, you hear me? In addition, you receive the prize of 2,000 G. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Okay, not bad. It's a rainy season. Rain will gradually lower the condition of your Mammon. What are we planning this week? Well, I mean, he'll just have to get over it, because right now he's pretty much as good as he's going to get. I do want to boost our HP a bit. I don't know if this is training successfully completed. I don't know how sophisticated the under the... Oh man, I should have rested and then gone to that tournament instead. Ah, well, it's fine. I don't want to run his stamina all the way to 0. That seems like a bad plan. Rested well. Okay. We're going to focus on training a little bit now. Yeah, we gotta get SP over 100. That's kind of our goal right now. Good. Alright. Item bout. Someone's requesting a Mammon for some work this week. Work will be paid according to its Mammon rank, and its parameters will increase slightly. May meet new people and make discoveries as it goes. But don't rely too much on these. These jobs don't increase your Mammon's loyalty. What are you planning? Send everyone to work to gain money and a small power-up. Let's give it a try. Working right? Yes. Okay, let's see. Successful work. Alright, got some good amount of HP there. Came back from a long day of work. Rewards this job is 1000 G, in addition its parameters have increased. Okay, so that's how that's gonna work. Hey there, long time no see. Brought you some items. Take a look around. Booster. Mammon nip. I just realized what that was called. Increased loyalty. It's all a little expensive for not having a whole lot on hand right now. Not right now. What are you planning this week? There's a tournament? I didn't see a tournament. Oh, yes there is. Okay, I wanted to do the tournament tomorrow. So today we're gonna train. Yeah, focus on intelligence. More than agility, I need to get evasion up. I think that's going to be really big for how we progress. Nice, okay. I want to try the training bout. How do I save? That's options. Oh, those are both options. Okay. Management. Oh, okay, that's just like your library, basically. Maybe it saves automatically, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna try the health tournament. I want to see... One, I want to get an idea of how strong the D-Cup is, and two, I want to know... 600... Man, you gain HP just by competing. Better the results, the bigger the gain, so you really want to win. Okay. This could be dangerous. I might be biting off more than I can chew, but I'm not gonna know that until I try. So like we might be evenly matched. Oh no, never mind. I am so out of my depth. I am going to die. Looks like I'm wearing metal armor, but it's all scales that cannot be removed. That's bad. I have I've definitely jumped up ahead of myself here. Okay. We're gonna have to see how far smart playing can get us then. The only upside I have is that his SP is significantly lower than mine. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so... Huh. That's interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's give it a try. I might need to bust out the big guns, so let's kind of size up the situation, and then we'll go on the offensive. Alright, so that should get him like, what, 25? Yeah, okay. That puts him in range to be dangerous again. But... I should probably block this turn, but... Yeah, that was dumb of me. Oh, no! That is bad news, Bears. Oh yeah, we are super dead. Can I just forfeit? I definitely got way ahead of myself. Yeah, when I blocked his earlier attack, you know, that should have, that didn't seem like it was all that bad. Now all of a sudden I'm here and I'm like, I am gonna die. Like, so disappointing. I did this to myself. Let's just see if we can avoid getting knocked out. Oh, it's a speed option, I just noticed. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, you know what? That's okay, buddy. Unfortunately, we were defeated. This is not the end. Let's definitely win next time. Sorry, buddy. It's kind of a disappointing result. I'm sure this defeat would be a great experience for you. You received a prize of 100. Jeez. His stamina. He does not. That was dumb. That is everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I'm gonna let him go grazing right now. And then we'll rest up and we'll start reassess. I now have a threshold. I now kind of know what I'm up against. That was very enlightening. Mammon Nursing Service, would you like to recover your Mammon's stamina and condition for 2,500? I appreciate it. I'd rather take the turns, because I just have so little money right now. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. Kate, I don't feel like, you know, just exploding on sight, you know? Okay. So let him graze today, and then we'll get the opportunity to rest, and we're going to be A-okay. See, Voyage. Man requires a great amount of stand to participate. It will grow a lot through it. Voyages are organized by the Association in the summer and the winter. They are important events aimed at finding ancient Mammons, which are said to exist in the world from forgotten times. Once an ancient Mammon is defeated, you're able to summon its kin at the gates. In addition, it's said that there are some artifacts can only be found on Voyages. Benefits of gaining from the Voyage are incredible. Join it. Well, we're going to be resting this week, so... I'm curious about Voyages, but, like, that sounds really super risky. That's where I just got my butt handed to me. You know? What the heck. If I'm gonna make mistakes, now's the time to do it. Expect great growth for Gym Leader Ed. One time since we've been on a voyage, I'm looking for... I've never been on a voyage before, Kate! Oh! Okay, this reminds me a bit of Monster Rancher DS, actually. You arrive safely, let's begin. During Voyage's Mammon advances are rolling a dice that shows how many squares it will move. It's a great way to quickly grow your Mammon. Valuable events and items that are exclusive to Voyages, but choose your route carefully as bad events can occur. The number of times the dice can be rolled is determined by SP rank, so the more SP a Mammon has, the more it moves. Sometimes they'll only be used during Voyages, so remember them, use them if you can. Ultimate goal of Voyage is to defeat the ancient Mammons that lurk in the land. You're going to be incredibly strong if you can defeat them to summon their kin. You can't ignore their power. SC rank is F, so it can proceed 4 times. Okay, let's just roll the dice and we'll determine where we're going based on that. Oh, I get a big agility or a small evasion. They're kind of even. I guess I want the big stat up. It's not like Mario Party. Amazing training. Okay, so it's still like training on the ranch. You get like a couple other things that go up with it too. That's really good. Okay, let's roll the dice. I see why Voyages are going to be a really big deal now. Oh, I get an event. I hope this is a good event and not me exploding. I'm an expert in Mammon genetics. I can teach a skill to your Mammon. It can even be inherited, free of charge. Okay, sure, why not? If I don't like it, I don't have to use it. Farewell. This is clearly malpractice. It's a huge failure, and the doctor, he seems only good at running away. Okay. It's just like the crackpot in Uma Musume, the crazy masked lady who's, like, just wants to give your Uma random shots for no good reason. Grow bigger than usual. Oh, okay. I mean, that half negated what that a-hole did to me. Alright, last shot. Oh, please not the bad event. No, I guess that's a good event, or... I don't know what that means. I guess we're gonna find out. I'm a traveling Mammon trader. How would you like to train your Mammon for 2,000? Okay. Okay, look at that. Kind of negated what that guy did to me. What do you think? It'll be unstoppable now. See you around. Okay, I like that guy. 2,000 is pretty reasonable for what we got out of it, too. Let's return home. Now know to watch out for that doctor. Don't trust that guy. Demeanor seems to be very tired. Let's give it a good rest today. Well, I mean, it's pretty tired. I think you should let it rest for a while. Yes, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I think I'm not the worst Mammon trainer in this entire kingdom, so... You know... Slightly better than hot garbage. It's kind of tempting to throw him straight back in, but you know what? We're gonna let him go grazing. Okay, so like, there's a couple different options for training. It's very dynamic, actually. I'm very impressed. Okay, so that should generally just be putting him in a much better state. Hey, long time no see. Right now she's kind of only bringing the same general stuff, which is fine for now. But again, like, it might have actually been better for me to chill out in the E rank a little bit longer than I did. So now I'm going to try to focus on... Yeah, let's get our evasion way up. That was a problem in that last tournament we were a part of. Higher evasion and health will be huge to making the best of this. An intelligence bout. I don't really think we can win, I'll be honest. My confidence was pushed back a little bit, you must understand. Yeah, I'll do some intelligence training instead. Makes sense, right? Okay. What are we planning? Well, I'm planning on getting revenge on everyone who's ever betrayed me, and I'm not doing a very good job just yet, but I'm working on it. Like, I don't know how far down I should push the stamina. Like, the math is really basic, but that makes me worried that I'm, like, losing lifespan for him being tired. Sorry. You got a job offer for your Mammon. You know what? Let's take him up on the job offer, and then we'll rest. I feel like resting at 20 or 30 might be the safe bet. I might be shortchanging myself, ultimately, but I just can't help but shake it. I haven't eaten in a day as we give this poor man 1,000 G. No. Well, it happened to me now. Sucks to suck. Figure it out. Man came back from a long day at work. The reward of this job is 1,000 G, and its parameters were increased. But we don't get a lot for that. Condition. The Azure license. Only be C rank, but access to a new summoning gate. Yeah, I don't believe for an instant that we have any hope of actually winning, so we need to power up quite a bit more. I'm just not feeling particularly confident right now. There's a boot camp tomorrow, which could be a golden opportunity. Okay. Yeah, focus on evasion. Gotta go fast! Definitely participating in the boot camp. There's no two ways about this. Okay, so intelligence, Divine Eyes greatly increases agility for 3 rounds. Increases passive SP recovery. That wouldn't be bad either. My goal is to get my evasion higher, but having the SP regeneration might be more worth it. Let's do this. May learn Aura. Yeah, let's do it. Nami seems looking for a fight. Defeat won't be allowed. What? Why is she attacking me? I didn't do anything! It's rare to see you here. Mammon Summoners meet. There's only one thing to do. It's time to fight. You're insane! Sociopath! Alright, let's protect for the first round. How high can I set this? Okay, 2 times is the highest. Okay, good. Alright. You know what? We're gonna protect so that she can take another swing at us. Interesting. I'm gonna wait for her to attack one more time, and then I'm gonna bust out my big move. Okay, now's our chance. Light him up. Oh, geez, that did significantly less than I was hoping. Oh, that's not good. Ed, move, man! You gotta get out of there! It's definitely gonna go for a big move. It's a tie. We'll settle this at the tournament, then. It's a draw. Let's prepare to win next time. Well, I mean, hey, we repelled her. I'll take it where I can get it. Alright, that's a substantial boost to HP. That'll help. Learned Aura. Alright. Yeah, let's look at our cards real quick. What are we planning this week? Well, first, we're going to look at our skills. So, I'm going to let Strength fall by the wayside, so I'm going to put Aura in here. It's kind of a support-heavy deck, but I think I could make this work. Like, we probably actually get rid of Rest at some point. Maybe. Or maybe I'll find something better than Plasma and Twin Strikes. I don't know. That'll do. Power is just not really a concern, so I'm not going to treat it as such. Let's go Grazing. She said S rank or better condition is generally the ideal, and having played Uma Musume as much as I have in recent weeks, yeah, I tend to agree. High condition is important. Nah. Right now, I'm good. Pressing a Mammon to work. I'll take him up on that. Then we'll rest. I was gonna rest this week, but honestly, working is kind of low impact and it gets us some money, so I can't complain. Nice. Okay. Getting some passive defense training, which is not bad, even if it's not my, like, primary goal. Alright, we're gonna rest. I am super into this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm actually having a ton of fun already. The Tomo Bros actually sent me a news article about this game a couple days ago, and I was like, yes, this looks awesome, so I immediately forwarded that to Gym Leader Ed. Which is part of the reason I was like, I should name my monster for him. I don't know if he's going to play or not. But I hope he does, because this is super cool, and I'd love to learn together. Okay, good. We're starting to take on a shape that I feel will be more competent. I'm still not ready for the official by any stretch, but I think probably either the next or the next after tournament, I feel like we're going to be close to actually being able to meaningfully advance. That's the issue with Twin Strike, is like the second roll is based on power, and I'm just not going to worry about power. I really need to get another intelligence move. Mammon for work this week. I need money, so, you know, get out there and do your thing. Things out to take, continue without you all. This is all I have, you can take it if you want. Cool. A Mammon Nip. Okay. Not bad, not bad. SP training bout. I kind of want to do that. Let's give it a go. What do you guys say? We can do this. I'm not being cocky at all. Okay, as long as I can beat like the very first round, I will still be doing better than last time. Alright, let's look at this guy. Okay, this is going to be like a lot closer. He's like a power speed, power evasion monster. And I'm okay with that. That's a cool voice. Okay, so first round, we're going to let him take his opening shot at us. Oh, okay. That kind of gives me a good idea of what you have in mind. Like, that does take a lot of energy out of him. I see why he was hesitating. That's not great. Okay, the important hit actually connected, and honestly, I'll take it. Interesting. Mammon just learned a new skill. What? I'll have to check. Okay. Hey, I actually feel a bit more confident now. That's the good news. Remember Medarmu. Dissolves and absorbs food by simply touching it. Plays tricks on its enemies by splitting itself in two, but only one of the two holds the Mammon's core. Researchers studying around the world. Regenerative properties for medical application. Dispels buff. Super regeneration. Dead angle attack. That's dangerous. Okay, this guy's gonna be a pain. I can feel it. Yeah, he has just enough energy to make me very plasma balls. Effect is triggered 3 to 4 times? Oh, that's gonna get... Well, the upside is he's at full health. Whoa! I just erased that guy from existence! I did pick the coolest Mammon! Cautious Q Mori. Small Mammon lurks in caves. This blood-sucking creature has small holes in the tip of its fangs. Allow it to suck blood. These are grow enough and become vampires. The strongest of them will even become vampire kings. Man, everyone in this world's interested in becoming a king of something. Okay, it's really low HP, actually. I feel like maybe that's going to be my opportunity to strike. Okay. That's not good. Usually if they're playing defensive out of the gate, they're about to do something big. Really? That's very interesting. What is with this guy? I guess we're both playing chicken at this point. That's very interesting. Well, nothing for it. Wow. Okay, then. I guess he thought he would try to get me to draw out a big attack and then lower my SP too low to actually use it, but he planned poorly in that regard. He won the championship. Okay, that's a bit of a confidence boost. I'm feeling quite a bit better about that. Gained so much SP. You see the prize at 600G? Wow, okay, yeah, that's like a 25% boost. I cannot complain. So I'm just gonna manage some work. Yeah, let's take him up on that, and then we'll rest. It's like he's feeling a bit more confident now because his condition's double S. Nami seems looking for... Why are you still after me, you crazy woman? You are insane. I'm gonna blast you now. I'm not gonna feel bad about this at all. That recovers so much health. That's crazy. Feel like she's gonna go on the offensive here. Yep, I was right. Hit her with the plasma spark. Alright, I think we can knock her out. Nice. All that agility training wasn't just for fun. Okay, she's probably gonna rest this turn, so I should take a chance to do the same. She's gonna go on the offensive. Called it. Let's wrap this up. It seems very happy. Yeah, because Nami's a psychopath! I lost, but it won't be so easy next time. Nice win. Since the leader has grown with this victory, I can feel its loyalty to you increasing. Nice job, buddy. A long day at work. Snowing. Be careful about your condition and weather. Okay. We're gonna rest. We're running on fumes here. This game is so cool. Guys, seriously, this is really, really, really good. Ooh, an evasion bout. That is exactly our opportunity, guys. You know what? Let's try giving him a loyalty cookie. Royal cookie. Royal, you know. Now we're good, thanks. What are you planning? No, let's give him the cookie. Why not? Here you go, buddy. What do you think? Oh, I could have sold her the mushroom. It's fine. I'll sell her the mushroom next time I see her. Alright, loyalty E. Look at that. We are coming to an understanding. So, we're gonna raise... Yeah, let's get our evasion up again. And then, we're gonna do the evasion training tomorrow. Not the training, the tournament tomorrow. This adds such a new lease on tournaments. Be held this week. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, okay, lots of things can stack up on the same day. But I already have my mind made up doing this. Yeah, you don't get a lot of money for these tournaments, but honestly, it feels like it's kind of worth it. Like, if you can win consistently, you can really make this work to your advantage. He's cute. Look at him. Whoops, I want to look at his stats. Well, the die is cast now. Akamalden. That is super cute. I want one. He has pretty high SP. I'm going to let him get it out of his system. Okay. So now, let's hit him with our specialty. Yeah! Alright! That is a pretty high accuracy. Like, you pay a lot. It's a big gamble, but if it hits, it matters. That is adorable. A Kimu. His cute Mammon is known by everyone's very timid temperament and uses large ears to regulate its body temperature, to sense sounds and vibrations in its surroundings. When it senses danger, it'll bare its fangs and bite. It shows its true speed in a pinch. So it's a kind of a tanky monster for its description. Sucker Punch, Rampart, Nimble. What is Gale? Photosynthesis. So yeah, it's kind of a self-healing melee attacker, or a physical attacker, I should say. Alright. If it has Sucker Punch, I should let it get out of its system early. Yeah, I suspected he was going to go for that. I really can't stop my enemy from protecting by any stretch. I just have to accept that it's happening. Alright. Oh, you are popcorn, little dude. Woo! Life has many doors, Ed boy. Another one. I think I have a pretty good picture on what to expect, though. Again, Sucker Punch is kind of annoying to deal with, so I kind of like being prepared for it. Ooh, that was a one-hit kill! Gym Leader Ed is probably ready to conquer the D rank, if that's the case. Nicely done. So how much evasion do we get? Ooh, wow, she wasn't kidding. That is more efficient than regular training. Boot camp. Yeah, we're doing boot camp. Honestly, a few more cards would not kill us to have some options going around. Twin Strikes, Curse. 20% of max SP. So it doesn't actually hurt health, that hurts SP. That's interesting. Divine Eyes greatly increases agility. Taylor and Divine Eye, yes. Just gotta hope Nami the Psychopath doesn't have another go at me. Nice. Okay. Doesn't seem to have learned any skills this time. Okay, guys, this is gonna be it. We're gonna do this. Win or lose, this is where I'm gonna draw my first impressions to a close. But I think we can win this. I feel like we can do this. Like, we won the last two tournaments very consistently. I feel like we should have a pretty good run on things here. A yak yarn. Looks like a mobile suit. The serious race of Mammon have modified their bodies for battle. In the past, these are a wide variety of yak yarns. As a result of years of natural selection, all individuals have come to use the same modifications. Ah, they embrace the metagame. Okay. So he's tanky with really high speed. That's interesting. I guess putting evasion, speed, and agility into 3 different categories gives you some room to customize. Alright. He probably has enough to open fire on me, but I'm gonna risk it. Oh, that did not help you there, buddy. Woo! Okay. Oh, this guy! The guy who rocked my face when I first got into the D rank. Okay. I'm happy to see you again, buddy. Have I got something for you? A lot of his stuff looks to be defense buffs. HP, strength, defense. Pretty much a straight tank monster. Kind of what I would expect. Alright. Excellent. You began the match just as I hoped you would. How's all that plate armor like being hit by lightning? I bet it doesn't. Now, you can rest up all you want. I'm still going on the offensive here. Not so tough now, are ya? All right. Oh, it's like a little Sahagin, the Gyoguru. They do not have palmed hands. They are dexterous and excel at making tools. Green protrusions on the back and head serve as camouflage in the water. They thought similar to the ancestors of humans that evolved from sea dwellers to mammals. Interesting if true. People think this guy's going to be really agile. He's going to have pretty high evasion, so I do need to be careful, but he has low health. A slow, consistent battle style may serve me better than the all-out offense I've been using this whole time. All right. Oh, I didn't need to go all out on you. All right, look at that. We're getting it together now. Your Mammon won your championship with flying colors. One step closer to your goal. Yeah, it means we're officially this hearing. Generally very promising. Sponsoring talented Mammon summoners. Take this as a token. 2K. That was a great tournament. Do-do-do. Now C rank. Its loyalty towards you is growing. J. Certified as a junior Mammon summoner. Howdy. Congratulations on becoming a junior. You're getting started, but I have high hopes for you, so quickly reach my rank. Here she comes again. Surprised she is that interested in you. You have to beat her no matter what. In addition, you receive the prize of 4,000. Thanks again for your hard work this week. Junior. So Voyage this month with a great amount of stamina to participate. But he's exhausted, so yeah, it's like he's going to sleep. Now I'm curious, like, so my rank is independent of my monster. Hang on, I want to look at this real quick before we do anything else. Okay, how do I look up my stats? I know how to look at my monster. Oh, I can rotate the camera around him. Man's in perfect shape. Keeping an eye on stamina. Okay. So, like, do I have a stat screen? Management, maybe? Cards help skill. No, I don't. I just have to take them at their word, I guess. That is very interesting. Let's go on a Voyage. This will be actually how I conclude this episode, because honestly, I want to see if we can do like way better than we did last time. SC rank is E, repeated 5 times. Okay, here we go. 5. So I get agility or an event. So I think I'd rather go for the agility, honestly. Cool. Just don't roll a 1, please. Thank you. Speed. Alright. Hasn't really been an area of focus, but I'll take it. Okay. Whoa. That guy really wants to move. Oh, that should be a good event or speeds. Yeah, let's do the good event. Traveling Mammon trainer. You want to teach your Mammon equivalent exchange. Suffers 5% of max HP, recovers 100% of max SP. That's interesting. I don't know if I want to spend 3,000 gold for it, though. Take care, then. I don't have that much money, you know? I'm still pretty low ranked, so... that die just goes everywhere. Good agility or high intellect training. Yeah, I think I want the high intelligence training. Nice! Okay. Last move. Looks like I'll have some options, so it's not a... Really? Got me a break. We'll do the agility training. Alright. Voyage is over. Thanks for your hard work this week. Okay, so here's my thoughts. This game is awesome. I am very much in love with this. This is such a fun and interesting take. I see the inspirations. I see a little bit of Digimon World. I see a little bit of Monster Rancher. I see a bit of inspiration from each of those things, but this game has its own personality. This has its own character. Like, the monsters kind of remind me of, like, halfway between Digimon and, like, Shin Megami Tensei. Because, like, some of them are silly. Like, there was, like, the big dog ear thing that kind of looks like Patamon. And, like, there's this... I saw this guy, and I was like, I gotta have the big blue muscle gargoyle guy. Like, that's too cool. How can you not love him? This is super cool. Like, you get a lot of customization options. I can mess with his skills. Like, literally anytime I'm not in a battle, I can mess with this however I want. And it's super awesome. And then, like, you have moves that evolve. And, like, it happened in the middle of a tournament. That's even cooler. I love this. This is super, super awesome. I will definitely be playing this more. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a comment down below and tell me so, because I would be very, very happy to do that. It may need to get kicked back a bit, because I'm still going through... I'm at the tail end of EVO, and then I'm going to do Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. But after that, if you guys want this to be the game I do after Ultra Kaiju, oh yeah, believe me, I'd be all for that life. This has been Mammon King, and this is awesome. The link is in the description. The game is out now. You guys owe it to yourselves. If you think anything you saw today was even remotely cool, you need to play it, because this is awesome. So, this has been the Hipster Snek, and I'm going to see you guys next time.